It was only 330 million fucking years ago that we first figured out how to walk. I mean, outside of the seabed, of course. Yeah, and when I say we, like I mean we, but not us. Like, I mean we as in every incarnation of man along the evolutionary scale all the way back to like the first fish. I mean we as in the fact that nothing can be anything without the thing that preceded it. I mean, of course that's not really true. Not if you go back far enough. But I figure, considering we're starting at 330 million fucking years ago, that, you know, maybe you can excuse a couple of inconsistencies, maybe for the sake of entertainment. You know, I mean, it's not as like people really hold Star Wars up as a piece of shit just because, you know, if you really travel at hyperspeed, it would destroy anybody on any sort of ship. You know, I mean, no, you accept that Star Wars is just a great piece of entertainment, a good old yarn, you know. It's got beautiful princesses and lightsabers and a guy named Obi-Wan. You know, no one's nitpicking with Star Wars. I mean, who am I kidding? Everybody is nitpicking with Star Wars, but that's not the point. The point is that 330 million years ago, one of our earliest ancestors, who was essentially a fish, figured out a way to walk and managed to do it out of the water, on land. Fine, now this guy isn't just our ancestor, you know, but the ancestor of every fucking endothermic amniote, you know, including dogs and cats and fucking horses and elephants and whales, you know, and I mean, all of this evolutionary tomfoolery led to me today being able to walk up and down this park in the middle of Sydney, which is kinda nuts when you think about it, because 330 million years, it's not really that long. I mean, the Earth, right, has been around about 4.5 billion years. And now when I say about, you know, you can really give or take a few 100 million years in that. You know, I mean, there aren't really records dating back that far for obvious reasons. And science is really just a stab in the dark. So, you know. And I mean, considering we're essentially talking about the Earth, there's not really a strong precedent in human science to base the guess off. So, in reality, the time it has taken Frank the prehistoric fish to become Frank the unemployed guy who lives in my building is really about the same time between our guess of how long the Earth has been around for and the actual reality. Which is probably why Star Wars just used to say a long time ago. Anyway, why am I mentioning this? Why do I really care how long the Earth has been around for? Or how long some form of something that became me has been walking? Is it important? No. No, of course it's not. None of it is. The length of time a thing has done a thing, or how big something is compared to something else, or what time of day it is, or what country whoever the fuck is in, doesn't really matter. Not really. You could just take every news bulletin and every encyclopedia and throw them into a fucking river, and the most useful thing that would come out of that is your ability to say, hey, look, there's a thing in a river. Until it's sunk, of course, in which case then only fish could see it. And you know what? Evolution hasn't actually gone that far, and the fish wouldn't really be able to pick the difference. So, I don't know. I guess the reason I'm telling you this is not because it matters. It's not because I have anything interesting to say about it, really. I guess I just think from time to time it's worth noting that I can fucking walk. And so could everything that became me from up to 330 million years ago. And yet, in 30 years, they haven't made a halfway decent Star Wars film. Well, J.J. Abrams, the best of fucking luck, mate. Human evolution is counting on you.